If you're laughing like that, I have to come. What did you find funny about that?
Heck no, he ain't going to be there. LaFleur knows that. LaFleur is like, man, you keep asking me the same question. What else am I going to say? We all want him here, right? Like, all 5 of my receivers didn't show up because of my guy. It was like, the Packers front office and Aaron Rodgers, who are you going to side with? Well, all the guys sided with Aaron. That hurts your feelings a little bit. Now, when it comes money time next Tuesday, I expect all the receivers to be back working with Jordan Love. But at this point, he understands that the line in the sand has been drawn, and all his guys are on one side. So for him, man, it's a no-win to answer these questions. You just feel bad for the guy. He's up there getting asked the same question we get asked every day. He's like, man, I wish he was here. There's nothing I can do about it.
Go ahead, Kimberley.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Rodgers didn't come this far to show up for mandatory minicamp. He's that, like, Magic Johnson gif where Magic is like, we're talking about next week. I'm not going to be here. I won't be here. But here's the thing. Packers fans, the organization, everybody just has to come to the understanding that this is going to drag out until September. We are going to be I'm going to be in this spot in September, hopefully with a tan, talking about the same situation. But there is a benefit to it. There is a benefit. Jordan Love is he's out there. This guy theoretically is the future of the franchise, we assume, based on where he was drafted. So he's getting all the reps right now. He's getting the focus. And, at some point when the changeover happens from Rodgers to Jordan Love, at least this experience, he's getting on the field and getting some work, something he didn't get to do last year. We didn't get to see him in any games. So this will all benefit his development as much as we keep talking about Aaron Rodgers. This is at least good for Jordan Love.
Okay, I get that. That does make sense. But, Chris, as far as Rodgers is, you just heard her say this is going to take us into September. So it's all fine now for the coach to sit there and say, I've got nothing. Mm-hmm. But at some point, this has to become a major issue. I'm one who usually thinks distractions are overstated. But if they get into actual training camp and preseason and every single day everyone is asking, well, where's Aaron? Is Aaron coming in? And that has to at some point become a major problem, yes?
Yeah, there's no question about it. This is weighing on the organization. Now, a part of Matt LaFleur's job is to answer those difficult questions, but the guys in the locker room are being asked those questions as well. And on top of that, you got the top 5 receivers not showing up for OTAs, missing opportunities to be able to work with Jordan Love, who could potentially be your week 1 starter. But if I was a Packers fan, I would look at those receivers not showing up as a reason to be optimistic, because there's no way that they would risk passing on the opportunity to work with the guy that's going to be responsible for them being able to put up their numbers if they didn't feel like there was at least a chance that this relationship between the Packers and Aaron Rodgers could be repaired.
Well, in your notes, you said the Packers are checking his oil right now with regard to Aaron Rodgers, testing his resolve. What does that mean?
Well, what it means is that the Packers are comfortable with letting things play out until we get to training camp. The report that came out earlier this week that said that the Packers would trade Aaron Rodgers only if they truly believed he was committed to never playing for him again. That to me says that they're going to find out whether or not he's truly committed to being able to pay back the $30 million in bonus money that he would owe them if he were to demand a trade if he didn't show up for training camp. So to me, the Packers have leverage. They can take a wait-and-see approach because right now, Aaron Rodgers not being there is not a big deal. But if you get to training camp and there's still this ambiguity about who your starter is going into the season, then you got a problem.
Jeff, final word.
Yeah, I totally agree with Chris. Listen, all this is going to be comfortable until you get to the very end, right? When you start saying, well, is Jordan Love going to actually have to take reps in a game? What does this really look like? Then panic sets in. There's no panic for either side right now. Both are going to stay in their corners until August, early September. But when it gets push comes to shove, everybody's going to go back to Rodgers, understanding he gives them the best chance to win the Super Bowl and win a championship. It will not be with Jordan Love.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.